Hi, I'm Aisha Adams, and welcome to the Asheville View. Today I have with me my friends from Community Action Opportunities and Buncombe Partnership for Children. Hi, ladies.
Hi, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. I'm so excited to be here to talk about Head Start. Crystal, let's just open up with why is Head Start important? What do students get from Head Start?
So Head Start is important because it gives children an opportunity to come together with their peers, with their friends. Oftentimes it's in communities in which children live, so they know other children from the neighborhood, and they can come together. And we use a play-based approach in all of our classroom activities and learning because research shows that children learn best through play. And so that's our focus in the classrooms. And so we work on letters, numbers, shape recognition. But the big piece to get children ready for school is that social emotional component of children knowing how to interact with peers, follow a routine and schedule, and follow directions. Those are essential skills they must have as they go into kindergarten.
Wow, I think it's so important for our students to get that early learning in. But I guess talk to me a little bit about enrollment. Like when is your child ready for Head Start and how do you apply?
Head Start is a preschool program for children 3 to 5. Children have to be at least 3 years old by August 31st of the current school year. And there are a couple of ways represented by both of our programs here today that families can use to apply to the program. Community Action Opportunities has an online portal for an application. Families can go to communityactionopportunities.org, and there's a link there to do an application. And once that application is completed, they will get a follow-up from a family service associate within 2 to 3 days to do an eligibility certification process. It's an interview that helps us look at what's going on with the family, where they are, what their needs might be, what their challenges are. And so because our enrollment is based on points, and this interview is what helps us determine what those points are. And once that's done, then the applications go through a process where we look at the family with the most points, and those families are assigned the spaces that are vacant.
So it is a competitive process. Is there a wait list?
Yes, there's a wait list, and one of the things that we are mandated to have federally based on our performance standards is a wait list. So we always want to recruit and get applications for more children than we have space. And we do a good job with that in some parts of our county, have a waiting list long enough to maybe open 2 or 3 classrooms. We have some other classrooms, areas that we have a challenge trying to fill. So this time of year, we're out, our family service associates are out in the community, putting out outreach information in order to try to encourage people to come in to apply for Head Start. And so what we want to do is try to make sure people understand where we are, how to do it. Over the years, we've tried to make it easier for families to reach us. And so we want to try to get everybody involved in that recruitment effort because we know that there's a big need out in our community for preschool.
Well, this is the Asheville View, so I have to ask the juicy questions. Do you have any tips for how to nail that interview?
I'm going to be honest, that interview is it can be pretty invasive. It's a federally funded program, so the federal government and state programs always ask a lot of questions. They want to get all in your business and find out what's going on. But part of the benefit of sharing and being open with that family service associate is that it helps to develop the points on your application. So, things like, if you're a single family, if there may be domestic violence, there may be substance abuse, which we understand are very sensitive issues in a family, but helping us to understand that that's part of what your family is facing also means that's what your child is facing. And if that's what's going on in your home, then that's something the child is exposed to, And getting the child in Head Start is going to help them, and because we work with children that come from traumatic backgrounds and families, and so we want to be supportive of that. That's part of what our family service associates do. There's sort of like the social workers for Head Start, and each family has a family service associate to work with them throughout the year. So being as honest as you can and sharing as much information as you feel comfortable with will help that application get more points, and it will boost your opportunities to get a slot. We do enroll all year long, so even if you don't get in, like in August, we may have children that drop, and we call families to fill in, and that comes from the waiting list.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. You heard it here first on the Asheville View. Cindy, tell me a little bit about this common application, how it's going to remove barriers, and how our community can participate.
So we've created this portal. It's called Buncombe Pre-K. And what this portal is hoping to do for families is just make it as easy as possible for them to be able to apply for the publicly funded program. So that includes Head Start and also NC Pre-K. So they're applying for all the Head Start sites and also the private centers that participate with the NC Pre-K program. So what we really want to do with this portal is make it one place for them to be able to go and submit one application and be able to apply for both programs, Head Start and NC Pre-K. Before they would have to go to Community Action and to the different centers they were interested in to be able to apply. Now we want to make that easy as possible for them. They can do it online. They just go to the Buncombe Pre-K online application. They can fill that out there. They can call me over the phone and I can assist them over the phone, do it for them, and then that barrier and all those extra steps are eliminated. So they had to look at different timelines for the different programs. They had to, the eligibility criteria, all the documents were having to be submitted to different places. And now it's going to be one place at one time. And hopefully that's going to make it as easy as possible for them.
I think so. Common applications are great because they save paper, they save time, and research, right? Because how many times do you have to show your birth certificate, right?
Yeah. It's like a one-stop shop.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Definitely. I am so excited we had time to talk about pre-K today and how to get enrolled in the common application. Thanks for stopping by the Asheville View.
Thank you.
Thank you.